Regularly going to bed after midnight may seem like a harmless habit, but mounting research suggests it could be setting the stage for serious health consequences. While some sleep specialists try to downplay the significance of a late bedtime, the evidence paints a more troubling picture, one that ties nighttime habits to everything from metabolic disorders to mental health struggles and even reduced lifespan. The reality is that our bodies are wired for a natural sleep cycle that aligns with the day-night rhythm, and pushing against that pattern can have cascading negative effects that are easy to overlook until real damage is done. One of the most alarming findings associated with a post-midnight bedtime is its potential impact on metabolic health. A recent study in JAMA Network Open found that people who consistently fall asleep after midnight experience higher glycemic variability, meaning their blood sugar levels fluctuate more unpredictably. While that might not sound immediately alarming, the long-term effects can be devastating. Unstable blood sugar regulation has been linked to chronic illnesses like diabetes and cardiovascular disease, both of which are major contributors to early death. If routinely staying up late is nudging your body toward insulin resistance, the consequences may take years to manifest, but by the time they do, they are much harder to reverse. The risks don't stop there. Research has also uncovered a strong connection between late-night bedtimes and mental health struggles. A 2024 study published in Psychiatric Research showed that individuals who sleep past 1 a.m. are at a significantly higher risk of developing depression and generalized anxiety disorder, regardless of whether they consider themselves night owls or morning people. This suggests that it's not just personal preference at play. Something about regularly staying up late seems to interfere with emotional regulation. Given that deep sleep is essential for processing emotions, stabilizing mood, and reducing stress hormones, it's not surprising that pushing bedtime past midnight could leave individuals feeling more anxious, fatigued, and mentally drained over time. Older research also ties chronic late-night sleep habits to a shorter lifespan. Multiple studies indicate that people who routinely go to bed late and struggle to wake up in the morning face a higher risk of premature death. While causation can be difficult to prove, the link is hard to ignore, especially considering that night owls are more prone to metabolic syndrome, cardiovascular issues, and mental health disorders, all of which contribute to mortality risk. The human body is designed to follow a natural circadian rhythm, and consistently working against that rhythm appears to take a cumulative toll. A major concern with late bedtimes is their impact on sleep quality, particularly deep sleep. Many people assume that as long as they get the recommended 7 to 8 hours of sleep, the exact bedtime doesn't matter. But that's not how the body operates. Deep sleep, or slow-wave sleep, is crucial for physical restoration, memory consolidation, and immune function, and the bulk of this sleep occurs in the first few hours of the night. According to sleep medicine specialist Christopher Winter, deep sleep is most prominent between 10 p.m. and 12 a.m. Going to bed after midnight means missing out on a large portion of this restorative sleep, which can weaken the immune system, disrupt hormone production, and elevate stress levels over time. Increased levels of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, are a direct consequence, leading to higher blood pressure, weight gain, and worsened mood. Even occasional late nights can have negative effects. If your body is accustomed to a 10 p.m. bedtime and you suddenly stay up past midnight, you may experience a disruption in deep sleep patterns that leaves you feeling groggy and unrefreshed the next day. Over time, irregular sleep patterns can interfere with the circadian rhythm, making it harder to fall asleep when you want to and reducing overall sleep efficiency. This is why people who frequently stay up late often report feeling tired and sluggish, even if they technically get enough sleep. The idea that bedtime doesn't matter as long as total sleep duration is sufficient is misleading. Our natural circadian rhythms evolved to align with the light-dark cycle of the environment, and the body's internal clock is not easily fooled. Exposure to artificial light late at night, especially from screens, further compounds the problem by suppressing melatonin production and making it harder to feel naturally sleepy. While some experts suggest wearing blue light blocking glasses or getting bright morning light exposure to counteract these effects, the simplest and most effective solution remains the same: shifting bedtime earlier. For those who find it difficult to fall asleep before midnight, behavioral adjustments may be necessary. Reducing screen time before bed, increasing daytime physical activity, and establishing a consistent sleep schedule can all help retrain the body's internal clock. However, in some cases, persistent late-night wakefulness could be a sign of an underlying sleep disorder, such as delayed sleep phase syndrome, which may require medical intervention. Despite attempts to downplay the risks of a post-midnight bedtime, the evidence is clear. Regularly staying up late is not harmless. It is associated with poorer metabolic health, increased mental health struggles, reduced deep sleep, and even a shorter lifespan. While night owls may argue that they feel fine with a late bedtime, the long-term consequences are harder to dismiss. If you consistently find yourself awake past midnight, it's worth considering whether your sleep habits are truly serving your health or quietly undermining it.